Hey, can you tell me who you are?
My name is VRHackmini. I'm a 7th grader at Elizabeth Morrow School, and I'm a participator at the VR Hackathon.
Excellent. So how did you hear about the VR Hackathon?
Well, in January, my teacher, Miss Malmstrom, she announced to her class that some of the teachers were getting together and thinking about having a hackathon and to keep your calendars ready in May. And then a couple weeks ago, I think around April I don't know, April 10th or 11th, she told us that the set date and that the registration was complete. And over the past couple of weeks, then we've been filling out forms, doing the registration, preparing.
Excellent. So you've got this massive smile on your face. Why are you so excited about this?
Because, see, I've been to a lot of competitions, but most of them are just math and traditional subjects. But for the first time, it's something that, although I love math, but it really, really interests me. And it's not all about who can go up to the highest grade level or something like that. It's about who can make the coolest thing, and who can solve the hardest problem.
Excellent. So can you tell me a bit about the problem that you've aimed at solving today?
Well, I was a bit of a peculiar kid as a child. However, my friends didn't really like astronomy and stuff, and I would be always confused why they wouldn't like knowing about the space and stuff. So I figured, why not create a fun and cool, I know that they do love games, so I figured, why not create a fun and little cool game that could teach you all about astronomy and show you the beauty of the space while still using computers and stuff and gathering other people's attention.
Excellent. So you've come in today with an idea, haven't you, to do that?
Yeah.
So how has that changed over time throughout today?
Well, at first I was thinking maybe I'll do an Oculus Rift, but then I spent an hour or two on the GUI and it just wasn't working. So then I went with it's kind of an open source world, where you can run around and stuff. However, it's kind of hard to discover the planets. So what I've done is, when you press a key, you get all these options of different planets, and each one has their own little scene, and then you can see a bunch of stats of the planet, and it's really cool.
Excellent. So personally, what have you gained from today?
Well, when I used to make all my games, it really wasn't continuous. I'd start maybe an hour in September, 3 hours in October, and 5 hours in December, and sure, in combination be 8 hours, but be over a long period of time. So I had a lot more time to think. This time I had a lot less time to think, and I could only spend a minute or two thinking of what I'm gonna do before actually implementing it. And I feel like I've learned at a much faster, yet and also how to manage your time well, because with hackathons, you really need to know, I need to spend this much time on making the models, this much time on programming the models, this much time on building it.
Excellent. So the word collaboration has come up a few times today. Can you tell me what collaboration means to you in this space?
Well, what it means to me is having other people do little bits, having everybody do a little bit of things, all on the goal for one project, right? Someone would research something, someone would maybe do some music, someone would program, someone would make the models, and all of these little bits all together to one big project.
Excellent. So if someone was thinking about going along to a hackathon like this, what would you say to them?
Make sure you get along with your teammates, make sure you're able to have fun with your teammates, make sure you have some sort of idea, because I feel if you become stump while, you may spend too much time on thinking of the idea rather than actually programming. And also definitely practice. I wasn't as good with Unity before. I was alright, I was decent. However, I had no idea what to do with GUIs and stuff. So that's why I started practicing and stuff. And although I know this isn't a high stakes, winner loser competition, it's more for the fun. It still is a good idea to learn a little bit more about the softwares you're going to use.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.